Hello everybody, my name is Hui. Today I'm going to be talking about the most common dreams to the rarest dream that you can ever have. Well, let's look at these and see if you have any of them. And if you can share about some dreams that you have that I haven't listed out. Well, 90% of people dreams about other people that they know. Did you ever dream about your family, or did you ever dream about your friends? If you do, then you're in this situation. In those kinds of dreams, it reflects on what do you care about them and do you care about them or not. Usually in a time where you are really caring about your friends because she's really sick, usually you would dreams of her and you taking care of her. Well, next, 78% of people dream about being chased. If you dream about being chased, then that means you're running away from something that makes you to feel anxiety. And sometimes in that 78%, you can also dream of falling. If you feel comfortable about that, you can feel better when you fall in real life. I've have about 3 times of having that falling dreams, and I'm not really comfortable about it. That nearly wakes up all the time when I dream about it. But that's something that makes me to feel really bad when I fall. But if you're a person who really enjoys it or feels comfortable about it, then you can feel better when you fall in real life. 40% of people dream about being rich. If you are feeling yourself as something that's really cost and you're really enjoying yourself, then 40% of your dreams could include of yourself feeling you being rich. 38% of people dream of themselves flying. If you're escaping something that's really bad and you're escaping out of some kind of deadlines or anything, then usually there will be 38% of your dreams include flying. But usually it's not controllable when you're dreaming of yourself flying. I'm going to list out a little bit more. 29% of you feeling like you are dying. Yes, and that just means you are overcoming a lot of things that's really hard for you in real life. So that 20% of your dreams could include those dying. I don't really remember it, but sometimes you can get a dream of feeling that your teeth is falling out. Usually your teeth are super strong, right? Like now, touch your hands to your teeth and pull it out. See, does it pull out? No, usually your teeth are really strong. But if you dream about that, then that usually means that you are in a time in real life where you're feeling like you're powerlessness. You doesn't have any power and you can't do anything. If you really feel about like that, then your dreams could include your teeth falling out. 20% of people dreaming of failing an exam, and that means it's showing out your anxiety in that time. And sometimes when you are preparing for your test, usually you can see these dreams a lot. But don't worry, because if you try hard, then your dreams wouldn't be true. 40% of people dream of others people in a relationship with them cheat them. Like if you're having a best friend, sometimes you can have a dream of her cheating on you and have another best friend and does bad things to you. 12 12% of people dream of being in bed with their coworkers and their friends. It doesn't mean that you have a crush or a relationship with them, but it means that you appreciate them. 10% of yourself can once be dreamed of yourself being naked. And that's not something that's really nice. And also sometimes you can dream of seeing other people naked. 9.7% of people dream of them looking for someone, like finding someone, or losing some friends, or losing someone. It means like in reality, you is having a hard way or trying to reconnect with somebody that haven't been connected for a long time. 7.7% of some people dream of breaking up with somebody. And that means that in reality, you must break up with that person. That's not a great relationship. But if it's not like that bad and you want to experiment more, then don't break up. 7% of others sometimes dream of them unable to speak. That's kind of weird, but it really is something that you can dream about. 6.25% of others people dream about themselves crying. That means that in that time, yourself in reality must tell us about what you're happening and what makes you really sad to others. That's just a way to express out your feelings. 6.2% of people usually goes to find out that suddenly in their house there's a new room, even if their house isn't fixed. That means that it's now is a big opportunity for you to try a new ability or to try a new thing that you have never been experienced in your daily life. You can 5.5% of you can have a dream of having a loss that's haunting you. It could be because of yourself haven't unfinished any business or haven't finished a problem that it must be fixed. Well, 5.2% of you can feel like you want to die. And that could usually be because you are feeling some things that's overwhelming inside your reality. 5% of people can dream of that being barefoot. And that means like you're having nothing. Like nothing on your hands and nothing that is for you. It's just like when you're losing something. 3.7% of people dream of the world ending. It means that you're going through a really stressful experience in your life. 3.5% of others people dream of the place where they're living is exposing. Usually it's because yourself isn't making any choices or isn't focusing on something a lot. 3% of people dream of a dog bite them. And that usually means that a dog is your friend, right? If a dog bites you, then that means that some of relationship as friends with you is not really friendly to you. And you should stop that relationship real quick. 2.5% of you could feel like you're lost and you don't know where you are. 2% of you can feel like you're killing somebody in your dream. Usually it's because yourself is having a hard time and you're trying to get rid of something in your life. And the strangest dream that a person could ever have that we have explored out is some people getting married, is yourself getting married to strangers. people that you doesn't even know. And my worst dream is that one time when my family was camping outside, there was a tiger. And in that time, my family, my dad and I are going out to pick the woods. In that time, a tiger started to chase us, and we didn't know what to do. And then when we come back to our house after a big chase, we find out that our house was burned, and that suddenly happens like 2 or 3 times in my dream, and that was something that's really scared of. And also one time, I'm dreaming of a lot of people beating me, even if I doesn't know who they are. And they started throwing at me, and that was a really bad dream. Well, can you please tell me about the worst and the best dream that you have ever had? And hope that those dreams wouldn't be, and hope that those worst dreams wouldn't be true. Goodbye.